Pierre and I have great news to share with you.
Yes, the Dash 8 Series 400 program is now a go. The formal launch decision has been approved by both the board of directors of D'Havilland and Bombardier.
We felt it important to share this news with you and your family. Since Pierre and I are required at the Paris Air Show, we are using this video to bring you the news firsthand before the rest of the world hears the announcement. The launch of the Series 400 is truly great news. However, with the launch comes additional and exciting challenges.
As you know, the Dash 8 400 has been under consideration for at least the last 5 years. The major reason the 400 was not launched earlier was the concern that the airplane could not be delivered at a cost which was competitive with other manufacturers and that will justify the investment.
This is a highly competitive field and lack of sales can affect us all. In fact, I am sure you remember the summer of 1993 when the plant was shut down for 9 weeks to bring production back into line with the weak order book.
Because of D'Havilland's progress on cost reduction during the last 2 years, which was achieved through the combined efforts of all, the boards of directors of both D'Havilland and Bombardier have been convinced that further required improvements in productivity can and will be made. Thus, the decision to launch the Dash 8 400 was made with the expectation of an acceptable profit on both the current Dash 8 aircraft family and the new Series 400. There can be no doubt that the decision to launch the Dash 8 400 has come at a critical time. Our forecasts indicate both strong market interest in a 70-seat new generation turboprop and strong demand for our other programs, notably the Dash 8 Series 300. But none of this will be possible, however, unless the Dash 8 400 reaches the market bearing the high quality with which our products have long been associated, unless it gets to the market on time, and unless it can be produced at a cost which makes it competitive with other aircraft in the market. Until the Series 400 reaches the market, however, the current Dash 8 family will be our bread and butter. This is why we need to continue investing in our product. Let's face it, the success of the Series 400 will depend on how well we do in the next 4 years in the market with our current aircraft.
As Pierre has said, the international aerospace field is very competitive. Bombardier Regional Aircraft Division is selling our aircraft against manufacturers from Western Europe, Asia, and increasingly from Eastern Europe. Many of them can produce an aircraft as good as ours on time and at a much lower cost. We have demonstrated, however, through our committed productivity improvements, that we can compete successfully. In fact, the Mesa order, which was the largest single airline order in the Dash 8 aircraft's history, was won against strong competition from Dornier of Germany. We believe we have the superior product, but in the highly competitive airline industry, cost is the biggest consideration for virtually all customers. The environment in which D'Havilland operates today is dramatically different from that in which the company has existed for most of its history. Unlike some of our competitors, the days when our industry used to depend on various government subsidies are over. Our challenge is one to perform at the level of productivity required to provide an acceptable return to our shareholders.
I hope this emphasis on cost reduction isn't giving you the idea that the Dash 8 isn't a success, because it is a true international success for our company. In April, we delivered the 400-8 and the first Dash 8 200. By the end of May, the program total orders and options had reached 473 aircraft, a remarkable accomplishment by any standard. You and I know full well that no high-technology product can remain competitive for long without sustained efforts to improve it continuously. This is why the continuous improvement program we have implemented is so critical. We must ensure our aircraft meet our customer needs and expectations. Our recent investment in the current Dash 8 aircraft, which resulted, for instance, in the launch of the Dash 8 200 and the launch of the Dash 8 300E, have allowed us to increase our sales. As a matter of fact, tomorrow we are announcing a further increase in our production rate from 3 to 4 aircraft a month. On Monday, we will also be announcing another significant investment in aircraft technology for the Dash 8 product line, with the introduction of the Dash 8Q, Q for Quiet Aircraft. Beginning in 1996, Dash 8 aircraft will incorporate a new interior design and new noise and vibration reduction technologies, the unique De Havilland NVS system, which will make flying in the Dash 8 aircraft almost comparable to flying in a jet. The Dash 8 400 will be a Q model, as well as setting new standards in turboprop airliners. The Dash 8 400 will be able to transport 76 passengers, 1,300 nautical miles, at cruise speeds up to 350 knots. That's a big step up from the Series 300 with 50 passengers cruising at 289 knots. It's also a big step ahead of our most significant competitor, although it is safe to assume they will react somehow to our challenge.
Major changes in the Series 400 compared to the Series 300 aircraft include an extended center fuselage, a new inner wing with revised flaps and ailerons and increased fuel capacity, new engines, propellers and nacelles, and a new main landing gear, wheels, tires and brakes. In addition to noise suppression, the Dash 8 400 will share a common flight crew type rating and similarities in engines, training, systems and maintenance programs with our other Dash 8 aircraft.
This high degree of commonality provides our airline customers with bottom-line cost benefits while enhancing the flexibility of the service offerings. With the Dash 8 400 joining the lineup in 1999, we add an important new dimension to our product family. Just as competition in the big jets has narrowed to Boeing and Airbus to dominate the field with families of aircraft aimed at different segments of the market, the same battle is emerging in regional turboprops. The manufacturer which can deliver the best family of aircraft at the lowest cost will emerge with the lion's share of the business. We can be that manufacturer.
To ensure the viability of the Dash 8 400, we need to achieve and maintain further gains in manufacturing productivity in the order of 25%. Most of this must come from a reduction in production hours per aircraft. Production hours have started to come down over previous levels. We are confident that with your continued support, commitment, dedication, and active participation, we can reach this goal. I should add that although we are reducing the production hours per airplane, employment at De Havilland and Brad is forecast to continue to rise. As you can see, since the shutdown in the summer of 1993, employment has increased steadily and by more than 1,000 people. We expect that growth to continue as the Dash 8 400 comes on stream. To help us lower costs, we are getting valuable help from a number of sources. The first of these is the implementation of the Bombardier Manufacturing System. This success-proven system clearly identifies each individual's roles and responsibilities in the overall manufacturing process, from receipt of an order through to final delivery to the customer. The Bombardier Manufacturing System will help us produce a quality product on time and at the lowest possible cost. The system was developed in Bombardier's Mass Transit division and has since been used by our colleagues at Canadair and Learjet, where it has helped reduce cycle times and costs while improving product quality. An analysis of our work patterns shows that our current process flow is complicated and often chaotic. Accordingly, the second major element of our productivity improvement program is a complete rearrangement of our plant and office layout. This investment will allow us to accomplish more with less effort, in less time, and with less wasteful use of space. At the handover of the Dash 8 number 400 less than 2 months ago, I remarked on 3 kinds of investments made in De Havilland, and it's worth repeating this now. First, there is investment in our people. In addition to more jobs, we are investing in training programs to ensure our people have the highest skills so they remain at the forefront of changing technologies. Secondly, we are investing in the plant, in new processes and production tools, and in manufacturing systems. These help us produce great aircraft on time and at the lowest possible cost. Finally, of course, we are investing in our product, including the Dash 8 400. All of that will take a concerted effort to work together as one team with one common goal. I am convinced we have the ability to make this a success. We have already demonstrated good progress towards our productivity improvements. I am sure we can count on your continued support, dedication, and commitment.
Today's announcement is wonderful news that offers the Dash 8 program a tremendous future, many opportunities for growth, and even more new versions. The Dash 8 has found success with more than 60 operators in 24 countries around the world. Our new airplane will continue that success story, and we are pleased to tell you the program to build the Dash 8 400 kicks off with 18 orders already in our order book.
To make it happen on time, we must proceed on a demanding schedule, heading for the first flight of the 400 in the fourth quarter of 1997, certification a year later, and first delivery in the first quarter of 1999. Our commitment is to build an airplane that does the best job for our customers: fast, quiet, comfortable, reliable, safe, fuel efficient, easy to maintain, and at the lowest possible cost.
Well, this is it. Thank you for taking the time to view this video and to consider the task ahead of us. We can promise you that meeting the challenges and staking out winning positions in the marketplace is going to be a lot of fun.
Designing and building the Dash 8 400, continuous improvement of our current Dash 8 aircraft family, achieving our productivity objectives, these will secure our future. We look forward to speaking with you personally over the weeks and months to come to further expand on these exciting challenges. Thank you.